I think the abrogation of Article 370 is the biggest change, which, in my view, has added further complications to the Kashmir equation. We have not been able to mobilize the international community. That is correct to a large extent. Pakistan's diplomacy has not been that robust. It was bereft of, energy and verve, which was required.
And joining us today is the former Pakistan High Commissioner to India, Abdul Basit. Basit Sahab was in India from 2014 or posted in India from 2014 till 2017. A lot has changed because that was almost 6 years ago. Mr. Basit, welcome to the show. What has changed as far as diplomatically between India and Pakistan from then till now?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and greetings to all yours. What has changed? I think the abrogation of Article 370 is the biggest change, which, in my view, has added further complications to the Kashmir equation. And if you ask me, in my own considered view, Kashmir is the issue between Pakistan and India, and its settlement is essential, in my opinion, to have a normal, good neighborly, mutually beneficial relationship between our two countries. So that is the biggest change which has happened since I returned from India to Pakistan in 2017.
Okay, and would you consider, because as far you talked about the revocation of Article 370, as far as India is concerned, India believes that this has settled the issue of Kashmir once and for all. And I'm talking about Kashmir on the Indian side of the LOC. And now, as far as India is concerned, the Pakistani side, of course, is still there. Pakistan occupied Kashmir. That issue remains to be resolved. But do you accept that Pakistan is right now on the back foot as far as Kashmir is concerned, that it could literally do nothing despite all efforts to take the issue to the international community time and again?
It's not on the back foot. I would rather say, that since we are kind of bogged down in our internal politics, the focus which the dispute warranted, especially post 5th August 2019, we have not been able to mobilize the international community. That is correct to a large extent. Pakistan's diplomacy has not been that robust. It was bereft of, energy and verve, which was required. But then this is how things are. We may have ups and downs, but that doesn't mean that Pakistan on the back foot. Post 5th August 2019, we took some drastic decisions, I would say, including to downgrade our diplomatic relations with India. That decision is still there. We stopped the bilateral trade, and then a few other steps. So we are still sticking to our position or stance which we took post 5th August 2019. And I do not see any possibility as to how Pakistan could engage with India on the front channel diplomacy unless India takes a few fundamental steps in order to create an environment in which one could see that the two countries are moving towards settling this dispute. You have said that from India's perspective, at least, you have settled the Kashmir problem once and for all by revoking Article 370. I would slightly differ with you because there are still 23 petitions pending with the Supreme Court of India. And I would also remind your viewers that there was a judgment by the Supreme Court of India itself of 4th April 2018, in which it very clearly stated that the special status of occupied Jammu and Kashmir is a permanent feature, and Article 370 can neither be amended nor can it be removed from the Indian
Yes, but
Constitution.
those petitions may be pending, and the fact of the matter, however, remains that this has been ratified by the Indian Parliament. So legally, this is a done deal as far as India is concerned.